Hey guys, Todd here. Today we're going to install Ruff Tuff seat covers on this 2016 Tundra Crewmax. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and start with our passenger side front seat bottom. Now, if I flip this over, you're going to notice we've the orientation of everything. We've got 3 straps facing the seat back. We've got the one in the center that's got a buckle attached to it as well. That's our anchor. And the 2 on the sides will actually reach to the front to attach to the buckles in the front underneath the seat. Also, we're going to notice we've got a couple of strings coming out the sides. They have knots tied on them. You want to go ahead and untie those knots so you can run the strings up underneath the seat. We're going to go ahead and flip that over. Where this is hanging over, we're going to go ahead and hook that over the front edge of the seat and pull back. All right, and with that hooked in place, we're going to go ahead and work this portion between the seat bottom and the seat back. Now, it may be helpful to raise the seat back or lower the seat back to get a little bit more space in here to work that through. Then once you get it forced through, you're going to need to go to the back side of the seat. All right, now we're looking at the back of the seat. The factory seat is going to have a flap that wraps between the seat back and the seat bottom in the back that actually covers that gap between those 2 pieces of the seat. So what we need to do is we need to let that loose. There's a couple of elastic straps that hold that into place. So we're going to unhook those elastic straps and then fold it back. Now with that pulled back, we can go ahead and pull our straps through and then pull the seat bottom portion through. All right, now our outside straps, we're going to run underneath the seat and go to the buckles in the front. The center portion, we're going to find a location underneath the seat that is not a wire. Make sure it's a hard surface. We're going to wrap it around there. This is going to be your anchor portion. It's going to wrap around and anchor back to itself. It goes through this center hole here, then back through the front hole. All right, now that we've got our straps pulled through to the front, we're going to go ahead and attach them to the buckles and do it just the same way that we did on that anchor buckle. Through the center, back through the front. Pull it nice and tight. And get these tucked out of the way for a nice clean install. All right, now here's our cord that runs through our seat cover. What we want to do first of all is make sure that that's tucked in between the cushion and our plastic molding. We also want to go ahead and route this cord down between the cushion and the plastic molding, but on the door side it's going to be a little bit more difficult than it is in the center of the truck to get this where we want it. So they give us a tool to use. What we're going to do is we're just going to wrap that around like so and take a piece of tape and hold that cord to the tool. This will help us put this tape exactly where, or the cord exactly where we want it. Let's go ahead and fish it down, and then we can go up underneath and pull that cord through. Okay, next we're going to take our cord that fell through. Go ahead and get that loose. And then we'll also get the cord from the other side. And we're going to take one of those cords. This one's a little bit longer, so I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to take this cord, make a little loop with it, and then tie a knot in that loop. This way it gives me something to tie to. I've got a little hoop here. I'm going to take this one, I'm going to run it through, and I'm going to pull that tight and tie a little slip knot. Again, go ahead and tuck this one out of the way. Keep it nice and clean. All right, now we can go ahead and slide the seat back over top of our seat. This side over here I've taken loose. This is Velcro that holds itself together. This is also going to be able to open up in case your side airbag has to deploy. All right, once we've got this into place, we can go ahead and take this portion and fit it between the seat back and the seat cushion, go through the back side of the seat. All right, now from the back, we can go ahead and peel away the plastic and go ahead and grab the part that we pulled through and finish pulling it through. Remember, you've got the two tabs off to the side. You want those pulled through as well. Once that's all through, you can go ahead and pull the plastic all the way through. And as the plastic gets pulled away, it's going to allow this to attach. This is part of the seat back again. This is going to now attach to the Velcro that's part of the seat bottom. And then once that's in place, we can go ahead and take our factory flap and reattach it the same way that it came off. And then our seat back, we're going to bring down here and attach to the carpeted flap that we just reattached. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and reattach the Velcro on the sides. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and install the headrest cover onto the headrest. The way you want to do that is first make sure everything is oriented properly, and then start fitting the headrest over top, the cover over top of the headrest. And as you're fitting that on, you might have to kind of squish the cushion a little bit on either side to get it coming down one side to the next. But it's just a matter of fitting it on a little bit at a time. Don't try to do all one side at one time. Do a little bit on each side. Once everything is in place, go ahead and pull your Velcros together. Just like so. All right, now we can go ahead and fit this over top of the headrest posts. And now we can go ahead and reinstall the headrest. We're going to repeat the entire process on the opposite side. All right, now to install the rear seat covers, first thing you want to do is go ahead and remove your rear headrests. Next, what we're going to do is pull back our seat belt and pull this through like so. Next, we're going to go ahead and drop your center console. And then you got a little trap door. It's hidden behind some Velcro here. We're going to open that up and we're going to fit that console through that trap door. Once that's all in place, we're going to go ahead up where the seat belt is, take the Velcro apart there, wrap it around the seat belt, and go ahead and put it back together. Now we're also going to have some straps that are coming out the top. Go ahead and pull those across the front. And we're going to raise this up and hook it in place on your seat back. Once we get that in place, we're going to go ahead and fish these straps down behind the seat back in the back of the cab. Go ahead and pull your child restraint straps through the openings in the seat cover. And make sure it's wrapped around the top of the seat on this side. And feed the last strap through as well. Now we're going to go ahead and feed this in between the seat back and the seat bottom. All All right, now on the side of the seat bottom, go ahead and pull the handle and get that seat out of the way. Let me go ahead and pull this one too so you guys can see what's going on. Now, I've already gone ahead and lined up all the straps to make sure they line up to their respective clips. Now I'm gonna go ahead and slide them into the buckle. First, I'm just gonna get them lined up and started. Not gonna tighten them down all the way just yet. All right, now that I've got everything lined up, I'm gonna go ahead and start tightening everything down. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and let the seat back down. On either side, this side and this side over here as well, we're also gonna have an elastic hoop. We're gonna fish that around and then tie it off in the center. All right, now you're not gonna be able to see what's going on, but we're gonna use an S-hook to connect those hoops together. If you don't have an S-hook, you can also use a paper clip. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and fold this back down and we're gonna tuck in everything for the center console and attach all the Velcro in the back. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and cover our center console. And we've got a strap coming off the center console. That's going to come through the top of the cover. All right, now that we've got the center console covered, we're gonna go ahead and push our headrest posts up through the holes in the top of the seat backs. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and install the seat bottom. Now, this is gonna be a tight fit, so I'm gonna show you the best way that I have found to install this so you don't have to fight it all the way down. What we're gonna do is first pull the lever and lift the seat bottom up. Next, what we're gonna do is instead of just pull this down where our Velcro will start getting stuck on the carpet here, we're gonna turn this inside out. Now with it inside out, we can go ahead and line it up to the seams where it's gonna be going onto. And go ahead and start working it down just a little bit at a time on either side. And once you have everything fit in place, we can go ahead and attach the Velcros on the bottom. That just fits to the factory carpet. Then on the top, go ahead and work your seat covers between the seat back and the seat bottom on either side. We'll attach that to the Velcro here. Once both of these are pulled all the way through, we can attach them, and there we go. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and cover the headrest. Just make sure the seams are lined up properly. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and reinstall our headrests. Once that's done, the other seat installs pretty much the same way. We just don't have to contend with a seat belt or a center console. Well, that concludes the installation. If you have any questions, call the experts or visit us online.